Hello 7-1 Fine Art Studio family. Today's video is about how to draw a portrait in side view. So grab your sketchbook and pencil and let's jump right in. Don't forget to give this video a thumb up if you enjoy it. And let's get it started. As you can see here, the side plane of this portrait is slightly formed in the lower part of the skull. This is because the head has been rotated. Well, here pay attention to the formation of facial axes. Notice how these axes are parallel to each other. After completing these axes, the first part I recommend accomplishing is this particular section. Also, pay attention to this area that I have highlighted with a purple circle. Typically, this area is in shadow and becomes darker. Well, find any simple shape and draw it in basic forms. This process is called shape drawing, and that will help you while confronting more complicated forms. Well, pay attention to the highlights I'm indicating here. As you can see, especially in lips area, we have various angles observed. Draw the center line of the lips precisely as indicated. Another important point to mention is the distance between the eyebrows and the eyes. Pay attention to this distance when drawing the eyebrows. When we are done with this structure, now it's time to pay attention to light and shadows. Begin by focusing on outer lines of the shadow for such a purpose. From now on, I call these lines terminator. To clarify this, terminator lines typically emerge in the transition between the dark and light areas, constituting around 50% of the body's shadow. Therefore, the best way to find terminator line is to determine and ask yourself where the boundary between darkness and light is. When drawing her here, pay attention to the main lines. Also prioritize the contour lines. Pay attention to both positive and negative spaces simultaneously. Here you can see that the structural phase is almost complete. I will gradually move on to the corrective phase, and after that I'll enter the stage of lighting and shading. As you can see here in this technique, I use a graphite stick similar to a charcoal technique for larger surfaces, so I wouldn't need to hatch a lot and waste my time. You can see here that I'm using a pencil and blending it with the graphite technique to create a smoother tone. Okay, as you can see, summarize the shadows into two parts, dark and light. In the initial stage, avoid delving into too many details about shadows and light. Well, you can also use hatching. Hatching usually adds texture variety and visual appeal to your drawing and making it more beautiful. Well, here we are in the final stage of our drawing. When you reach this stage, try to have an overall view of your work and compare all parts of the work together to gain a more accurate understanding of its reality. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. We've covered some valuable insights on portrait drawing side view. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content like this. I love hearing from you, so feel free to leave your thoughts or suggestions in the comment section. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll dive even deeper into more videos like this. Until then, take care and see you in the next one.